What up? Okay, so my team has been talking nonstop since Sunday morning when they first brought this up. Now, they've been talking a lot about life and death, a lot about the end of something and the beginning of another, a lot about the shift, but also a lot about the divine energies, masculine and feminine, coming into union within self, but also like they're talking about like this merger point, or almost like this coming together of this ushering of like a melding is the way that I want to say it. Like a melding of the two energies, not even just the divine balance of the two. Weird wall tap, but like a physically like a joining together or a coming together of. It's weird. Like where the two energies are no longer separate, but they're just one energy. That's the way that I want to say it. Now, I have no idea if this is going to make sense at all. 1:01 on the clock. I have no idea if this is going to make sense to anybody, but I woke up and this is all they were talking about. All they were talking about on Sunday morning. And it was about how death is masculine. Death in his form and his process is masculine. It is also the end of something. But the end of something ushers in the feminine. And I know this is weird. I don't know why this is necessary, so just follow me. Because death also is the rebirth. But the rebirth is the feminine side of death. Your transition is one energy. But when you break down your transition energy, you're moving from one place into another. You are melding of areas of energy, of starting new or whatever. You're ending something, masculine, and your rebirth is feminine. It's the feminine that gives life. It's the feminine that is creation, right? Energy. In that sort of a sense of that birth cycle. And I don't know why, but they're just pointing out the fact that transitions, and when you transition from one space to another, despite how it may look, sound, feel, or whatever, you're ending something to start something new. But they're talking about how melding of both, there's like a moment, and they're just snapshotting a single moment. There is a moment of divine union and divine balance. Because to end something and start something new, there must be both energies present. I don't know who needs to hear that, and I have no idea what that means for the collective, and I haven't even begun to pick it apart. But they're talking about the transition and union coming together during the shift. And it was like wind up energy. I don't know, maybe like Friday through Monday, it was wind up energy. And Tuesday, what are we on, Wednesday? Tuesday through now, it just kind of feels eerily quiet. It feels like that weird, like, calm before the precipice moment, like as you're chug-a-lugging up the roller coaster. Like, I don't know how to make that make sense. But it's too quiet. It's like when the kids are too quiet and you know something's going on, but you're not getting any details about it. That's what it feels like. I don't know how to make that make sense. But the collective is kind of in that where we're processing, we're rediscovering, we're going through this little in-between. And my in-between is always paired with transition. So if we're on the way to union collectively as an energy, that oneness, that melding of the divine masculine, divine feminine, the coming online, the death of something, the shift, the rebirth of something else, the creation energy being put online, it just goes hand in hand. I don't know who needs to hear that. Death is masculine. Rebirth is feminine. Together, transition is union of both. There is a moment where there is divine union of both energies. Do with that what you will. Stay grounded. Stay grounded in what you know to be true and who you are to your core. Do not be provoked. Do not be wound up. Do not be spun up. You know what you are. You know who you are. That's all that matters. Bye, B.